All right, hot lickers. Today I want to tell you about the Texas Kid, the original outlaw in country music. Turns out he was playing shows all over the South and some in the Midwest too. He had one secret weapon that made him an outlaw. He wouldn't tell the promoter or his own manager, had a fear of not being able to play no more.
All right, boy, break a leg out there. I tell you what, it's gonna sound good.
Turns out every time he went on stage, even his own band didn't know how to react to his own playing. Them boys didn't know how to handle that hot sounding guitar right there. The promoter threatened to kick him off the stage several times. He kept playing a little bit more. They didn't figure out his secret weapon was the distortion pedal.
What in the world is he doing? Turn that thing off, boy. Where's the sound man, I tell you? Where's he at? Turn that thing off.
Back then they called them overdrive pedals. They made even call them squealing pedals. A lot of times that's all they did was just squeal if they weren't wired up right, you know. This old boy played them things till the police got called. Somebody called the law on him.
What's going on here? We've had a noise.
Officer, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of everything.
You better take care of it.
I'll take care of everything. Don't you worry about nothing. Just put that thing away, boy. I'll take care of this. Turn that thing off.
What he didn't tell them is the riff was supposed to sound like this. When he hit that pedal in and played it like this,
You gotta get him off of there right now. We got a good town. We gotta have people have music.
Please don't use that thing.
You get him off there right now.
Please don't use that thing on my boy. Please. Get off the stage, Ron. That policeman's gonna come after you.
just by adding that little distortion, or that overdrive, however you want to call it, caused a world of trouble. The police chased that boy through several towns. He eventually made it back home, where he got the name the Texas Kid, the first country music outlaw. He showed him what his secret weapon was years later. And that's what made him the outlaw right there, the distortion pedal. I never knew who made that pedal. I suppose it may have been an electrical engineer of some sort, you know. Probably somebody who didn't play music at all. I reckon he heard the idea from some rock and roll people. And here are the Texas kids coming around here trying to rockify country music. The town folk just weren't going to hear of it. Can't say I blame myself. A lot of country music people did carry on with that distortion pedal. They even threw in some other effects every now and again. Even this one right here. They didn't care for that one bit either. I'll tell you what, this boy carried on with them pedals so long, they started making more of them. The country music was never the same. The women were going crazy, I tell you. Something was grabbing them there with that music and that distortion pedal, and kind of led them down the wrong path, some of them. And the boys, they couldn't help it either. Rock and roll done did enough, and they didn't need country music coming around and ruining things. And that's what made the outlaws the outlaws. It's as simple as that. The guitars and the amps just weren't enough. They had to have the pedals. The distortion and phase or vibrato, whatever pedal they had. That's what they used right there. That's a hot lick.